Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
And today Brandon and I are going to give you a quick, non-spoiler review of Star Trek Into Darkness. Now, we're doing this because I promised we would.
Yes.
And having seen the film now, we just went to an early showing. We got to go to a special VIP premiere, which was just fantastic that we got to do that. And I don't want to do this.
I had the same feeling after we saw the movie. We didn't want to come here and bring you this video, but we promised it, so
we're doing it. The reason I say that, nobody freak out. The reason I say I don't want to do this is because I don't want to talk about this until I can do a full-blown spoiler review. And you know, when we did the Iron Man 3 review, some people were like, well, why don't you wait for a spoiler review? And some people, I mean, I get inundated with comments where people say, well, Cap, I want to know what you thought of it right after gut reaction. You know what I mean?
Gut reaction.
That's what we're going to give you for Star Trek Into Darkness. We're not going to go into anything like the kind of detail we did a couple weeks ago when we did Iron Man 3.
Right.
I feel like that would be a huge disservice to the film and a huge disservice to people who want to go see it.
Just about anything we say on this would be a spoiler.
I think it would, and I'm going to make some generalizations.
Yes.
So the first major thing I want to say, usually we would end with this. Let's open this with, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but we've already talked. Brandon and I both highly recommend this film.
Absolutely. 100% recommend it. Go see it in the theater.
I cannot believe how well I liked this movie. And my expectations for Star Trek Into Darkness were in the floor. I have been making fun of the title. I have been making fun of things I've been seeing in trailers.
Doing that.
And that was unfair, and I want to publicly apologize because I always say, you know, trailers aren't there to tell you what's in the movie. Trailers are there to get you to go see the film. The thing is, the trailers with this one were kind of repelling me from wanting to see the film. And
so was the artwork that came out beforehand, the posters.
It just didn't look like Star Trek.
Yeah, the title was not Star Trek, and you know, everything that pointed to this movie pointed in the wrong direction.
And I think, having seen it, that was somewhat intentional. And I don't know if I agree with that, but we were talking, and I won't tell you exactly what we mean by this, but there's a lot of misdirection in the advertising for this film. So first of all, I think you should see this film, and I think then I don't know if it's just us or if people are going to go see this and be somewhat disappointed. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thought it was great as an action film. I thought it was good as a Star Trek film.
Yes.
It's certainly not the deepest thing I've ever seen.
No.
It is certainly an action movie.
It's certainly an action movie,
but for the most part,
it's compelling.
But it was compelling, and I cared about what happened to people and things that, and I mean, this is how general I'm going to be when I say this. I emotionally was, for the most part, feeling what the movie wanted me to.
And I'll say this as a generalization. Unlike the first movie, there were actions and consequences.
Yeah, that's right. And for the most part, I think that the big, giant, grandiose action scenes, of which there are plenty, serve the story. And there is a story.
There is a story.
And I liked it.
And the story moves with pretty even pacing, and it's effective.
Whatever you think you're going into from what the trailers have told you, it's not that.
Right.
And I think the trailers lied to us. You know?
They did. I would say they did lie to us.
There were a couple of huge, giant lines that made me roll my eyes that aren't in the movie.
Right.
They're not. It was a totally different thing.
Okay, keep it under wraps there. No, I'm just messing with you.
So anyway, what else should we say? Everybody gets something really cool to do in this movie. It is an ensemble cast movie. One of the things that I've talked about ad nauseum on the channel with the original film, with Abrams' first Star Trek movie, is that it's the triad is gone. That it's Kirk, Spock, and Uhura, and the triad isn't exactly back, but it's not quite that this time. It's much more of an ensemble cast movie. I mean, it's definitely more a Kirk, Spock thing.
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes.
But, like, everybody gets cool things to do, and it makes sense, and I didn't call everything, and
there's some stuff that happens, and then some more stuff that happens, and some more stuff that happens.
Well, I'm trying to be general, but also, like, give information.
But that's hard.
Yeah.
That's very
absolutely
hard with this one. We talked about this beforehand, and we felt that we did not want to There's just...
But I'm trying to generally tell you what I like about it.
Right, but it's very possible to even accidentally give away too much.
Not with general as we're being.
Right.
There are, and I'll mention a couple of things that people already know are going to be in the movie.
Right.
People know the Klingons are going to be in the movie.
Right.
I like how they're done.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, and there is and there is Klingon language, and it's pronounced right. That was cool. That was cool. Let me say that too. I think that this movie is way more reverential to the original canon than the first.
Of course
one was.
it is. Yes.
The references aren't just generalized references for people that don't know Star Trek. There's plenty of stuff there for us, and there's also plenty of stuff there that serves the story.
It does. Like I said to Jay beforehand, the first movie was the first movie was really just a draw, and this one really kind of, I don't know how they did what they did.
I don't either. And in a way, I wish there was some way they could have led with this.
Yeah, that would have been... Well, you've said the same thing about the Iron Man movies. You wish they could have led with the other... you've said that before. You wish they could have led with maybe...
Well, no, I like the first Iron Man better than the other two. So I don't know what you mean. I'm just saying, I wish somehow this had been the first movie. Is what I'm saying.
Exactly. Okay, I got what you're saying.
Which is, of course, kind of a line I'm stealing from Iron Man 2. But you should have led with that. But anyway, honestly, I know we've said very little. That's what I want to say. The performances are amazing.
Mm-hmm. They really come through.
And like. I'm not gonna say anything about the villain or the villain plot or any of that. But the people that are new to the movie deserve to be there and are fantastic.
Yes.
And anyway, that's all we're gonna say. On Saturday, Brandon and I and Sarah are gonna get together and we're going to do a full-blown spoiler podcast.
And possibly my sister.
Possibly somebody else, we don't know yet, but at least three of us, we're gonna get together and do a full blown spoiler podcast for you. So we'll talk about the film for at least an hour. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna record that on Saturday. It might go up that night, it might go up Sunday, but we'll have that up for you over the weekend. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I know there was hardly any kind of substance to this video. That was on purpose. If you don't plan to go to the theater, I'm recommending that you do.
And I am as well.
Thanks everybody for watching. I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Brandon.
See you later.